Can we get?
Yeah, can we get production?
Can we get the production seamstress real quick?
The cosplay help person. Come on, Calvin Klein, what are y'all doing?
If there's ever a EugeneBound revival, now we know. That's the first thing to add to the ticket of the event.
That'd be some crazy branding.
Let's allocate a little bit of the budget for someone to stay at the ready the whole day.
I don't know enough about the lore of the series, but there's got to be like some crazy revival moment somewhere in the series, right?
There's always potential. This, unfortunately, as we have come to find out, this will be the last EugeneBound, at least the one that will be ran by Diego for the time being, taking a bit of time to retire. But we love he has brought all these amazing players together here. We are locking it in, y'all. Resetting to this top 3 of the doubles portion.
And we've got a Stitch face right off the bat, and great job catching it again. Look how much damage was done to Ouch by just that.
That is where you hear the onomatopoeia of the namesake hitting his teammate, not quite getting the spike. That was good. I mean, would have been worse off if he connected it. But unfortunate, great shed of luck there for Red Team to start.
Well, good news is this is Ouch's comfort zone. He's used to being down in stock. So let's see if he can do something about it, trying to put the aggression back on the other team. And honestly, outside of that Stitch face, this is looking pretty good for Yellow Team. I'll keep it real.
Pretty cozy. Yeah, we've seen them come from behind the prior sets. Keeping it very close against Louis and Karama as well. You know they want that run back. We'll see.
Great catch. That's a good start. I'm kind of feeling Yellow Team's chances right now. They're looking good. I was worried we'd get into this and MuteAce said would do MuteAce and said things, but here we are.
What we have seen most recently in that pass set from Ouch, you know, starting off on that back foot, getting really unfortunate, hamster deaths almost, I want to say. But that's just a matter of how he's been playing. We've talked about it. He's been the aggressor. JDV coming in and getting those kill confirms as well. Working out really well for them.
Bro, Ouch is holding forward. He reached his opponent, and he kept dashing. That is how hard this man is holding forward. He got a little bit smacked for it. Hopefully that slaps some sense into him, because if this man learns to zone, he would be the greatest player of all time.
Oh my God, and look at that though. Ouch, so privy to hop in and get that rolling hydrant, converting it to a full stage combo. You know he wanted to find a kill off it, but not quite.
But we are swinging right now. Even stocks, not even percents. It is JDV who is the one who is stock tanking in this set so far. In the orange, you gotta respect all of this pressure that JDV is putting off stage. Finally, Ouch falls again, but not without taking a life with him. And just like that, Yellow Team is up.
Wow, you really predicted this. Look at that. Yellow Team sitting pretty on 3 stocks. JDV kind of turning into the aggressor, getting a lot of edge guards, getting that F smash to connect off the hydrant yet again.
Yeah. We talked about this a little bit earlier, where there are times where JDV recognizes, I got to be aggressive, and this seems to be one of those times.
And it's making it work so well. Still stock tanking, working out really well. Where now Ouch gets to play a little bit more reserved, a little bit more picking his spots, getting the grab there. Okay, nice, but getting punished for it. MuteAce always at the ready.
The orange again. And it's such a perennial threat the way JDV uses these fruits, because you go into this and you're thinking, okay, I got to watch out for Galaxian, kind of, because it's doubles, so not as much. But mostly I got to watch out for Bell and a little bit of Key if he's feeling crazy.
Right.
And then orange comes out twice in the first game.
We never see. I mean, it closes the distance really well, but that first option, you know, not as good for combo extensions, but doesn't even matter. Their dash attack and hold him. We see Mr. Blinky getting the kill. Not JDV. JDV had no part in that, mind you.
That's how I know you're a real one and how I know you're old. Blinky.
Everyone in chat is like, what is this guy?
I was
Dude,
going to tell them.
Can we get this guy who's like saying names? He's like seeing things. Who is Blinky? Who is his imaginary friend he has made up? Is it like an eye floater in the corner of the screen?
The eye floater?
No, rest assured, y'all, that is the official name for the red ghost.
Wait, do you know all of them?
There's Blinky. I don't know if Inky. Inky's the blue one. Pinky's. You can kind of figure it out from there.
Okay.
And then actually the yellow one in this game is Clyde, previously known as Sue. I think they had like a character swap, maybe recasted, past, maybe Miss Pac-Man.
Maybe
she was featured
out about himself.
There you go. Yeah, to each their own. You know,
We'll
find your
find
path,
out.
find your journey. But here we go, running back, wanting to see where they will end up. Really clean opportunity where Yellow Team started on FD. Interesting how they all agreed to strike there. But I mean, all of them having a projectile or two kind of makes sense for it.
Oh, real quick, I forgot. I wanted to mention this. Thank you, chat, for telling us the pins are from Sumidero.
Sumidero!
And only in Sumidero are those being made. So very cool very cool that we're able to get those. This is not the first time that PNW events have done these. I think this is the 3rd event I've been to here. I have a few of these from different things. Because it's only like a couple bucks to get your random gotcha chance. Trying to get my mains. I have a wolf one, which is pretty cool, so I've got the secondary, but
I might need to see you after this event.
still watching out for the Falco.
I need to do some bartering.
Don't raid my house.
Need to hit my Disney adult stuff real quick.
Ooh.
See what you got on your belt, on your lanyard. But here we go. Game 2, y'all. Battlefield, interesting counter pick. Working out, though, for red team. I mean, JDV has not a lick on him yet. Look at this. Looking like that NorCal team with these conversions, staying so close to one another. Man, got their groove finally.
Man, when are you going to hit yellow team? What's going on here?
Yeah, you know, it's just because he has red shoes doesn't mean he's your teammate. Or
Yeah, we really went to the opposite end of the spectrum as well. We started with FD, now we're on tri-flats, which reads to me as red team just trying the opposite of what they did and hoping it works better.
Honestly, yeah, that kind of makes sense, right? I mean, these kind of stages, we don't see a lot as, you know, they're banned against characters that uses them, those ladder combos from Brawler and Mario. We don't see any of that right here. Kind of old meta characters, not a DLC to be seen. This is the olden days, y'all.
Good stall on the recovery from Sen there. JDV tried to steal it away, but he was able to adjust his path and get the recovery anyway, and then turn it around, and was always, was able to actually get the kill in the corner.
Yes, and Ouch working off this first stock really well, getting a blessing in terms of the JDV Hydrant, but so unfortunate. What are they doing? That was such a good idea, but there was so much that happened within it. I think that's really all they had to do.
That was some of the grossest self-deprecating team play I have ever seen in my life.
I mean, honestly, you're so right. You know, always trying to give it the benefit of the doubt as a commentator. But like we said, hey, they're figuring it out. They're figuring it out.
Whenever they're figuring it out, put it back. It's not that one.
Save it for the friendlies, bro. Save it for the randoms.
This ain't it, Chief.
This is not it. But can't fret too much. You know, they're still up the game. Not too far behind after what we saw. 3 stocks back-to-back, disappearing in the flash of an eye, and yet another one from Ouch. Oh my god, dude. Just don't think about it. Just don't. Keep looking forward, bro. It's good advice.
They're going to lean next to each other before the next game and go, okay, so this time I'm thinking we don't kill ourselves 3 times in a row.
If I'm off stage and I'm Ouch, don't try to save me. I'm only going to Scythe into you, spiking you to your death.
Bro, red team has taken the momentum from this as well.
Yeah.
They haven't dropped a stock since that happened.
Oh my god. And yeah, Ouch playing it kind of like a throwaway game, doing that hold in,
laughing.
rising dare. He does the shrug. He's like, yeah, I don't really know what we could have done. Not much else, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes in the game of doubles. You roll the dice, try to help, but you put your best foot forward. It leans into a trampoline.
You know, I too, much like them, used to roll the dice and see the fear in my enemy's eyes. And then I killed myself 3 times.
Oh my god. George, are you okay? You're back?
Do. It's a great song.
It's a great one. I knew it was a song reference. Wanted to hear you play it out to where I might have caught the reference a bit. Is that Once I Was Afraid I Was Petrified?
No.
Oh, okay, different vibe, different
Bro, that's Viva La Vida.
Oh, no, you know what? You should have done the Minecraft version. I would have got that immediately. I would have immediately understood what angle you're doing. Shout out to Captain Sparkles.
That is a crazy guess.
Deep cuts here, all in all. No Minecraft on the screen, though. Had to do the deep cut for y'all. Spinning one real quick. But we're going to town, another change of scenery. I mean, I can't say I am not in agreement, though. Yellow team definitely wanting a lower blast zone.
And fake FD.
And fake FD.
FD worked really well.
Yeah.
So might as well run it back. This is one of those situations where you can get really in your head and go about, well, what's optimal? Who cares? What works?
Who cares? Yeah. This is really good for every character that's thinking about it. They're all horizontal combo characters. We just saw MuteAce get that excellent float nair conversion. But all of these characters really getting things started off of the fair. I'm going to be scared to see that layout where we see the side class zones getting closer.
This is looking a whole lot better for red team. I do think that the momentum that they got out of the last game gave them their confidence back. That's one of those things that it's very hard to describe and explain numerically why it works. But just getting an opportunity to flex a little bit and get some big team combos because your opponent messed up can boost your confidence in a way that really helps you play better in the rest of the set.
Yes, absolutely. Sometimes the mental reset is the most important part, not the actual gameplay, but what it takes to get you there, right?
There's a lot of great data on this from Melee specifically, where someone charted out the counter picks, the idea of should I always counterpick to my best stage first? Because they've got full DSR in a best of 5. They usually end up going to like every stage anyway.
Right, yeah.
So do I counterpick my best stage first, or do I actually go to a worse stage earlier in the set so that I have the ringer? And what was found was there was actually a significant difference where going to your better stages and getting those wins earlier in the set made you more likely to win the game 5.
Interesting. I would have guessed it's honestly the opposite coming from the melee side of things, but that's really interesting data. We'll see how that puts into effect. I mean, looking like red team, it's just as good as the last game. They have yet to lead, but there's MuteAce's first stock. Send also holding it down quite heavy in his percent.
And Ouch is living on hopes and dreams right now that have simply been crushed.
EugeneBound reference.
An entire stock gone in the favor of red team. What has happened to our local heroes?
I mean, bringing it pretty close back. Not a position Ouch is too uncomfortable in. Having to side B constantly, though, red team always has the answer. Able to parry all of these from Ouch, keeping him at bay, where in previous sets, he has been the aggressor, the playmaker, but it's been JDV, really, that's been setting things up for him.
Ooh, okay, Ouch. That's the benefit of being aggressive. He is double teaming the opponent right now, making it so hard to get back to stage, and finally, when there is an opening and they get up, he reads the get up attack and he just parries it, and that was an awful angle to deal with for Ouch, but he recovered masterfully.
Yeah, so brilliant. Ouch kind of hanging back towards ledge, but here we go. Getting that full aggression we've been talking about, talking him up for quite some time. Getting 58 onto MuteAce, super crucial here. Gonna be enough for JDV to work with, potentially?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, MuteAce just kind of turtling, avoiding that Galaxian completely.
Yeah, I think that was a bait from JDV. He could have gone for the team combo where he could try to punish MuteAce, who was going to try to save his teammate.
Yes.
MuteAce played safe, and so JDV's gambit didn't pay off. But the idea was there.
Yes, we love our gambling. JDV especially one of the main proponents. Always seeing him in that randoms, but nothing random about this layout. He's got to fight out of the corner against this 2v1. Really cool fruit cancel.
It's winnable. This is the first 2v1 I think we've seen that has really felt winnable.
Yes, absolutely. Both of these hanging on for dear life. Add kill percent to a charged F smash. Much like that. Not going to do it across the stage. But the batter up, baby. Let's see it. Game 3 going to the red team.
He's got that endgame bat. I don't know what it's called. Do you know how he like upgrades his bat throughout the game?
Oh yeah, they do like spikes and iron and fencing around it.
Pro goes crazy.
I actually haven't played up until the boss fight of the original Mother, but I can imagine, right? You get weird weapons. They give you like what, like the frisbee?
They have like some insane names as well. Like none of it tracks at all, and you're like, why is this one stronger than that one? Like odd vibes, bro.
It's all about, which I love to see. Like I love the whole theme of the event. Got to talk it up as much as I can. Down to the graphics, so cute. Shout outs, you know, everyone involved from all these. iDark Bay as well, doing the announcement posters. So cool to see. When I first heard MuteAce and Sen were here, I'm like, they got to be teaming, and it's so evident from what we're seeing in this set, Lentini.
It is
calm and collected here.
It's very fun to see. But we talked about the old flame, right? Coming back. This is the kind of event to do it. I feel like EugeneBound is a very nostalgia-coded game, and so it lends itself to
nice
those kinds of things where you're like, oh, we'll run back the OG.
We'll run it back.
I'll show up.
That wouldn't hurt. And I'm sure they are so excited to be at this juncture of the bracket, making it this far, proving that they still got it, even at some of the best teams. I mean, JDV and Ouch still a bit new together, finding their own synergy. You know, maybe there's a spark there. Maybe there's potential. We'll see more of them more often. So cool to see one of the premier Vancouver players and the best in Washington.
Yeah, this could be the genesis, right?
Could be.
We look back fondly on these days when they first discovered the most broken team in PNW. But first, you have to get through MuteAce and Sen. You are even stocks, but you are down a game. This is a pivotal moment as we sit on PS2. We didn't talk about this. We're kind of Malcolm in the middle on this one. Let's hope it's a Goldilocks zone.
Absolutely. Can only hope the best for our PNW defenders here as they sit pretty even. Everyone's sitting pretty at kill percent, playing pretty reserved. And I want to commend both players from each team. JDV getting parries all over, but getting grabbed for his troubles. Sen moving. He's feeling himself with these wavelands right now. Holding it down on the corner.
All right, JDV, this is your opportunity. You can even up the stocks right here as Ouch is doing his job. Gave you the chance. Unfortunately, was not able to find it because Sen made a fantastic recovery. Mix-up, falling up air does get punished, but great defense in the 2v1 there. Send able to find his way out with a magnet and an air.
That's all you need sometimes. Magnet, a nair, a dream, what have you. Look at that though, MuteAce following up, applying the pressure, playing like it's a 2v1 with this lead they have mounted. Sen so comfortable, still on his absolute first stock here. Yellow team showing the blood. They need to make this happen if they want to stay in this bracket.
Bro will not die. That's crazy.
We saw MuteAce not die before, but now they have switched roles. They've taken the name tags and swapped. You grabbed the wrong apron, bro.
I feel like Gigas right now. I'm like, please, child, just die. Come on.
Just die, you got it.
They're like 10 years old.
There's no way you have otherworldly powers. What? In this economy?
Not in this economy. That's okay. The baby boomers hadn't repped it yet. We're fine.
Yeah, no bureaucracy in the way there. You love to see it. Enjoy those side powers while you got them, kid. They sure ain't gonna hang around
Costs are gonna go up.
But oh, powers they might be. But that's gonna be a kill confirm. We see a last stock potential on everyone. But ouch, taking the most brunt of it right here. Gonna have to get some percent. Really good, keen on spot dodging there is MuteAce.
Oh! This comeback is on Ouch right now, and it is things like that that are going to make it possible. He has to stay alive, and he has to get his win con. He has to thread the needle, and he threads it masterfully. He goes under JDV when he gets launched and punishes Sen for sitting him there, able to bring this to a 2v1, and as long as they clutch up here, we're going to get a game 5.
And the rare cherry, we talked about what fruits are most common in doubles. You never ever see the cherry. Maybe in a 2v1 just like this, but to such great effect, it is actually making the difference here, where JDV sitting pretty, has not lost too much percent, but ouch, in danger here. MuteAce seeing red. What is the play? Who are they going for next as they have this bell in hand?
That's going to be a little bit scary to deal with, but the thing is, it's going to be difficult. Oh, I love that. Did not work, but I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, the belle of the ball herself, Princess Peach, gonna find any way they can in. So creative with it. Get that footstool bear to work out. What is this? Trying to reclaim everything for red team is MuteAce. What are we going to see in this final interaction? Great parry.
We're going to see a lot of patience, that's for sure. Yeah. MuteAce biding his time, looking for the opening. Plenty of time on the clock as well. No way we're going to time here. Does not get the reset with the turn-up. Was hoping that JDV wouldn't press a button, but he did.
Pushing forward just a little bit. JDV getting the weak hit of these kill options, throwing out all the shenanigans right now. Apple Z-drop, but that's going to be the bear to seal it out. 3-1. We thought it was all potential for that game 5. We see Send shaking his homie in such great excitement, and they've made it all the way to their cherished run back at the old flames he was once betrothed
this
to.
is when the new girl meets the old girl.
Ooh. Awkward. Uh-oh.
But before we get into that, let's take a look at something else we got here. We talked about the pins, and I am so curious.
Let's see.
I'm so curious what I've got here.
What do you got here, George? You gotta show
let's
us.
take a little. Let's do a little unboxing right here. Let's see. We got that EugeneBound sticker. I always love how on unboxings they talk about like the packaging. Like, bro, I don't care. Just show me what's inside. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what's inside this thing.
I need to watch a few more.
Let's see what we got.
Didn't realize they're so into it. What is this? Oh, is that Linkle? No way.
We got Shulk.
Oh, it's Shulk,
It
dude.
does look a little bit like Link. There we go. Look at that.
I totally thought I was like.